So I want to make a video here in my apartment, what it looks like right now, and because I'm quite nervous about what's going on, about this individual stalking me that's living downstairs below me. They're very, very in tune to harass me and to get at whatever it is away with what they're doing. I think this individual downstairs is reporting one of these neighbors, but I think it's the individual downstairs as well, for sure, is making some sort of report and then sending it to these gay queers and transgenders to then use that information against me directly. And I'm talking about like whatever it is that I'm doing in my apartment. It's almost kind of like he's trying to in tune or hear what my thoughts are, or trying to create those thoughts by beating me in these environments, so then use that information against me. So like, since I look like Osama bin Laden, Al Qaeda, he'll start to use that, and then they'll tell, and then I'll go to my job site, and the guy will be wearing an American flag and American flag hat, and then he'll act very nasty attitudes. So it's very, very harassing and threatening. But this is what my apartment looks like right now. I have a lot of space now, and this is a bike that I just purchased. This is a citation warning that I just keep there on the floor of the GED situation. I talked about there was a transgender, like half black, half white girl that was sexually trying to come on to me while taking the class online intentionally. And I don't know who's rigging this or who's doing this to me, but like I said, anyway. But this is my apartment right now, and got a couple photos, this piano chair, candle, my work clothes, a bubble wrap trash can. When I came into my apartment yesterday, when I came home from work, I'm not kidding you, someone broke into my apartment, and you know what it smelled like? It smelled like, you know how whenever you leave your laundry sitting in the laundry container for like a whole week and you smell like the water that had rotted on a towel or something? Stop! Now he's threatening me because remember I told you I had the crucifix there? So since I just said I had a bunch of space now in my life, now this piece of shit is telling me, no, I tell you who to fucking worship. So he hits this, and he hits something against the wall right here, and then it electrocutes me to tell me what God I need to worship. And this is what he's doing downstairs. But I came into my apartment yesterday. You can see how this alters my conversation when I'm trying to talk, and it prevents me from protecting or helping myself and speaking in any efforts to try to defend myself. But like I was saying, I came home from work, and it smelled like somebody sprayed a bunch of that mildew, like water in a washer container. And it smelled like that the entire apartment when I came in. So somebody broke into my apartment or got into the vents, because there isn't any vents in here. There's only these heaters that they have up against the wall. They have them up against the wall, but I haven't used it one time. And there's this closet, which I've smelled smoke come from this closet before. But like I said, what this individual is doing, someone broke into the apartment, someone has the key, so they come here and do whatever they want. They either spray, change out food, whatever it is, any toxicity that they feel like they want to do, they'll do to me. So I wanted to make a video on that, and this is what it looks like. This is, I'll make a separate video on this video of my bicycle, but my thoughts. And look, he's hitting the ground right now, and now he's electrocuting me, telling me to worship Jesus the way that he orders. And if I don't listen to him, because he's God right now, he thinks he's God, and so he uses this as a secondary method, like a altering method to punish me, to beat me physically. That if I don't do what he says, I'm going to punish you with God. And this is what he's directly doing to me. This is the guy that was stalking me, is after Michaela and me. Michaela, this guy was here at the shelter you were working at. He's followed me all the way here. Please be careful. But like I said, this is the bicycle. This is the not bicycle, but it's a e-scooter that I purchased for $200. It's supposed to be a 350 or 400 watt electric scooter. But this is what I use. Charging the battery right now. I have this battery so that I can use this to use the lights, and I have this little charger here. It hooks up to this. So if I unplug this, I have this. It's usually taped up. So if so you can see, I put glued these lining stickers on here. There's 2 of them that I plugged up, and there's one at the very bottom. I don't know if you can see that. There's one directly underneath the bottom of this, and there's one on each side. So the traffic, it's a little bit safer, prevents people from trying to use their cars to try to hit me or harass me, and it alerts everyone that they're shooting me with electronic devices. But anyway, I use it for safety, and there's this little deal here. There's 3 sets, high, medium, and L, and I press once, and the light turns off. I don't use the light because I don't use the light on this, but this bicycle barely gets me one way to my job site, which is 15 to 20 minutes riding on the e-scooter. But I got this camera holder so that I could put a camera so I could show y'all when I make a videotape some of the crazy stuff that's going on and just what my trip is like when I'm trying to get to work. But I have this just so that it's a little bit more convenient. I just unplug it, and then that way it's a little bit more cautionary when I'm careful. And but if you look very quickly right here, these look like little chips, little electronic devices. All these devices right here, they all look like chips. All of them do. You can see that? Every one of these, they look like electronic devices. They has a brake. See that? But needed to make a video. I'm going to make some other videos. I'm telling you right now that this individual, I don't know what to do, really who's involved in this. But Michaela, this individual is going full blown with these other neighbors about our biological father, and they're just in riots to support and help Ken and Sarah Cooper. Those are their heroes. Those are their gods. Those are they want to put on a pedestal. Those are the ones they're going to cherish and fight for. That, and they're throwing everything negative at me and playing these sick mental games nonstop, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, nonstop. That is, they don't do anything else. This individual downstairs. But like I said, this is what my apartment looks like. I try to at least mop once a month now, but you know, to disinfect the floors. But clean out this closet. There's really nothing in here. And this is a video that I'm going to be making about electronic devices. These are all, you know, these are all sensors, lasers and stuff and whatnot. As you can see, to get an idea of what they're doing to me, on how they play me like a puppet, and what they're doing. So I haven't made a video on it yet, and Anyway, I'm going to be making a video on this. This is an electrical current, electricity, and these are little fragment chips that came along with it. This is a remote to control some of the lights here, and this is an electrical volt that I want to demonstrate and how they're using it, how they're tasering me. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It could be something that I think they're shooting at me that really does is it makes my neurological body really highly sensitive to certain sounds because they're using an electronic device, and then they'll hit the walls, and that's what makes me think that is why I'm being electrocution. Or it could be the actual sonic frequencies that they're using to shoot the electronic device at me, and that's how it's happening. But I don't know how these electronic devices work. So I wanted to make a video on that, and I'm not kidding you when I say this. They literally have me controlled like an animal. They have me controlled like a slave. I'm not kidding. When I say this, let's see. So you can see right here, I don't know which one of these remotes carry. I don't know, they probably stole my remote. And anyway, so you can see this is a electrical volt that they use. So you can see this is what they do. If you don't do what I tell you to do, I'm going to do this to you. If you don't do that, now I'll electrocute them. Okay, you look like you're okay, now I'll electrocute them. And they'll just keep doing this. Do what I tell you to do, and I tell you to worship Jesus and God, and I tell you what the Bible says. I'm going to terrorize you, and this is what this motherfucker is doing downstairs with these groups of people. So this is what they're doing, but I thought I'd make a video on this. I thought I'd make a video because